Welcome to the Daily Bag podcast. And I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening to this recording. I want to say thank you. And you are blessed. I am blessed. I'm blessed to be recording this. You blessed to be listening because you in the right place, because you clicking in for something positive. So you truly in the right place because you click, because you searching for something positive. How can you not be blessed when you in search of positivity? Man, you blessed. I'm blessed, man. My name is Thomie Isreal. My mother didn't give me that name. I gave myself that name with the hope that I could live by it, stand by it. And when it's all said and done, I lived up to it. So let's get right to it. In my last episode, I was speaking about giving thanks. I was like, something, the fact like when you win or when you get something, give thanks. And I was like, the powers that be, or I said something like, thank the universe. Let me straighten something out. Let me be clear, because it was bothering me. I believe in God. Let's make it clear. I'm a believer. I have faith. I have faith in God. I put my faith in God. I believe. I pray to the higher being. Like, I believe in God. I know that I'm a miracle. I know that. Forget the fact that, like, I'm not saying I'm a miracle because I was in Baltimore years ago as a young boy, and I'm walking down, it's nighttime, and 3 gunmen come out the dark alley and they open fire on me. Gang, 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 gang. Me and my friend, they open fire. And I'm still here. No limp, no nothing, I'm not, that I'm a miracle. Forget that. Beyond that, I'm a miracle. You are a miracle. Just think the obvious. Just think about what it took, the millions and millions and millions of cells that you beat out to get to your mother's egg. Think about that. The millions and millions of cells that you beat out. Millions, harder than hitting the lotto, the Powerball. You already hit that, they're going to win for life. You already won for life. You have a gift every day that you wake up. Your present is a gift of life forever. We wake up, we got the gift. We winning forever. We got a gift forever. You saying, how's it forever? It's forever, because when you die, it's over, right? So it's forever for you. Your gift of life for me is forever. And that's how you got to look at it. You blessed, man. And we all, don't get me wrong, I know I am guilty of the fact that sometimes I be looking at other people's life. Yeah, you think I don't be like, nah, Jay-Z the man, B. You know what I'm saying? You think I ain't guilty saying Puff chilling, man? You think I don't be thinking like, oh, man, the owner of Amazon chilling, man? You know what I'm saying? All these great companies, I be looking at them building these billions and billion-dollar corporation, and the young dudes be like, dang, he a billionaire, he ain't even 30 yet. He chilling. You know how many people be like, Mark Zuckerberg, he the man, oh, God blessed him. God blessed us all, man. It's like, what we gonna do with the gift? What we gonna do with the gift? I know it's hard. I know everybody ain't in the same situation. I know there's people in Afghanistan and parts of Africa and Asia that got it hard. Because I know I had it hard. I know I've been through some tough times. I know, oh man, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. I know what it feels like to go to bed hungry. I know what it feels like to be freezing cold. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feels like. So don't give me like that. I don't be feeling no stress. Don't have me front like I don't be feeling no stress. No, I feel stress. But I said this year, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna replace expectation with appreciation, man. And that's my goal all year, man. That's what I'm about this year. I gotta replace the expectation with appreciation. I gotta give thanks. Because if you don't give thanks, you will be sad, man. I gotta say thank you, man. For the smallest things, I gotta say thank you for, man. I have to. You look at some people that be having like the brilliant body, and they cut up and they chilling, and you thinking they got this chisel everything going for themselves, right? You might see a lady, and you're a woman, and you see a lady, she got this beautiful body and beautiful everything. You like, dang, she chilling, she got it. No, you got it. You gotta say, damn, look, I'm looking at her. How blessed is to have the eyesight to look at someone. Look, you looking at, how blessed is that? You know how blessed if you just to have the eyesight to look at some and examine beauty. How beautiful is that? That you can hear, that you can walk. Come on, you hearing this podcast right now. How much of a blessing is that? Just think about it. Steve Jobs had all that money. I'm using an iPhone right now. You probably listening on Beats headphones right now, or on an iPhone or Mac. And how much money do you think Steve Jobs would have gave to live one more day, man? How much money do you think the doctor said I could get you another week, but it's gonna cost you $3 billion? How do you think he would have hesitated? You think he would have hesitated for $1 billion a day? $1 billion a day. So that means your life is worth more than $1 billion for the day. So that you have to start looking at it like that, because the tough times is going to come. It's no doubt about that. Long as you living, obstacles and tough times and stress and all of that is going to come. You better be able to deal with it. You better prepare. You better be able to deal with it, because it's coming. It's no doubt. If you got life, you got problems coming. Either you just left a problem on your way to a problem, or you know the saying, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no editing in this. This is coming straight out. I'm giving it to you. I'm not going back and editing and fixing nothing up. I deal with it tomorrow, man. If I made a mistake on some calculations or whatever, missaid something, I deal with it tomorrow, man. Right now, today, I'm just coming from the heart, just giving you, because remember, I'm really talking to me. I'm really trying to inspire me. I want to listen back to this tomorrow and be inspired, because I need it. I need the fuel to get me to where I got to go. I have to fuel myself to get to my goals, man. I have to. This is a matter of life and death. I ain't no spring chicken. I ain't no kid. I ain't 18. I ain't 25. I ain't 35. I ain't 45. Man, I need the fuel. I need jet fuel to get me to where I got to go, man. Knowing what I've been through, I can't play no games, man. And I got to use every tool I have. Every piece of cell and molecule in my body to get me to where I got to go. I got no matter what. So in order to do that, I gotta take the expectation out and put the appreciation in. Of course I want a nice car. It was freezing in New York today. Of course I ain't want to be walking in that cold and getting on that train and worrying about if I use this Metro card. Only got $3.37 is what I had on my Metro card. The fare is $3. That's leaving me 37 cents. How I'm gonna get to work in the morning? Right? I'm going to deal with that, man. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to get on the train and be like, man, at least I get on this warm train, man. You know what I'm saying? At least I get on this warm train. I ain't got to walk from Manhattan all the way to Brooklyn where I'm living at. I ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that. I just took in Times Square and said, wow, look at the lights. Look at the people. Look at everybody taking pictures, man. I have to. Because if not, I'm going to be thinking about the Range Rover I had, the four-door Porsche that I had, and it's going to dampen my spirits and put me down. Nah, at least I got $3 on this Metro card so I can get on this train, man. That's what I'm saying. I ain't going to walk across that Brooklyn Bridge. It's bleeding. It's bleeding trying to be walk across no Brooklyn Bridge or doing some Magnus, man. Nah, man. Of course I want the four-door Porsche. Used to feel good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When you press the button on the four-door Porsche, turn that key, that boom, 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 boom. It felt so good. Then you play on the right music and you chilling, you coming across, coming down. Of course I want to be doing that. Think I ain't want to be driving home, listening to Anita Baker? Huh? Of course I want that. But I ain't got that now. But it ain't going to dampen my spirits. I can't let it. I can't go there. I can't allow it. I need to keep burning the jet fuel. So I got to take the expectation out and get the appreciation in. I'm on that warm train. This joint going to get me this too. Or I'm going to get on the express. I'm getting on the express. I ain't even want to take the local. I'm jetting home, B. I'm jetting home. I got me some food I brought from the job. I'm cool. Got me some rice and some shrimp. That's a blessing. So I have to use that as my jet fuel to get me to my goals. I have to take the expectations out and then replace it with appreciation, man. I appreciated the train ride to get me to where I had to go because it was freezing in New York today. Of course, I would love to have drove there, but that's not my situation today, right? And another thing I wanted to clear up. Yesterday I said in my episode about never want to go back to homelessness. That's a fact. But I have to remember that and admit that I'm totally not out of the blue. I'm going to be honest with people that's listening to me. I'm totally not out of the blue of the homelessness. My situation is better than it was 60 days ago, 30 days ago. I ain't out in the cold. I ain't sleeping on the trains. I ain't sleeping in hallways. I'm not doing that now. I got a place. It's warm. It ain't what I want. It's not to get it confused. It's not what I want. I know the goal. Homeless to Hollywood. In order to get to Hollywood, and it ain't gotta be no, I'm not an actor or producer. When I say Hollywood, it's a state of mind, right? It's a goal, it's a level, it's a place. Is where I'm trying to reach, right? I got something up my sleeve. I'll reveal that in about another 120. You know what I'm saying? You start to understand as you understand my story. You start to understand where I'm going with homeless to Hollywood, right? But I want to make something clear. I'm not out the blue. Now, don't get me wrong. I got a beautiful family, man. I got a beautiful family, man. I got a wife. I got 2 sons that's actually doing their thing, that's working, that's owning business, that's doing their thing. I got that. Don't get me wrong. I got a grandmother. I got a father. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife I could go, but that's not my situation. I can't go there right now, right? Because I'm in a process, right? I'm rebuilding, right? So this is the route I have to take. And I'm not all the way out the blue right now. But I ain't going back to where I was. And this situation is not perfect. By a long shot, it's not, but it's warm, right? I could get some sleep, some comfortable sleep. I was in a situation where it's 100 people in a big open space. You talking about 200 stinking feet, huh? You got people turning on lights and arguing all in the middle of the night and doing mental health issues and doing crazy stuff and all around you. I'm not there. Right? So now you can see how I'm able to use that, because this situation I see people frown upon. Because they frowning upon because they don't know, they forgetting where they was at. They gotta be blessed that they can have this warmth. It's a heater in the room. They got a heater in the room, and they because they not you see they hurting because they not replacing appreciation. They have an expectation, what they think they should have, what they wishing they should have, what they think they deserve. But that's not their situation. That's why they feeling the pain. That's why I ain't feeling that. No, I'm saying, I could turn on the heat. I could get some comfortable sleep and get ready for the work in the morning, go put in 16 hours. Today I was working at Viacom. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Viacom, maybe you would know maybe Love and Hip Hop or Black Ink or just the owner. They own VH1. They own BT, MTV, ESPN, Disney. They own all that. And I'm there, and these people got these good jobs, and they uptight. I'm saying to myself, what are you so uptight about, man? Why are you so uptight? You working in 1515 Broadway, and you uptight. Not everybody, but some of the people I came in contact with had the attitudes. And I'm saying to myself, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your problem? Right? Come on, smile, bro. It's all right. You giving me attitude. I'm just here for a day. You giving me, I'm just a temp worker, bro. I'm just here to collect. But see, I could go into my bag. Because I got to go into my bag. And I say to myself, wow. And they giving me all the hard work because I'm the temp. So they throwing all the work on me and making me do everything. And they think I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This guy telling me, yeah, you got to do that. Oh, yeah, this is your job to do that. I'm doing it with a smile. Yeah, that's my job. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I got to do that too. No problem. Oh, empty the garbage, taking it down. No, that's no problem. What else you need me to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I go into my bag because I'm trying to get back to my bag. So I got to dig in my bag. I got to go into my experiences because I see him acting funny. But knowing I tell myself, I said, bro, this ain't no problem, bro. I'm not upset at it. I was in the mountains. I'm talking about Attica, Clinton, Comstock. I'm talking about places where you working in a mess hall all day feeding 3,000, 4,000 men, just straight killers. The worst New York got to provide, and you serving them, and they angry and they mad, and you they want another piece of cake. They got 50 to life, and they telling you give them another piece of cake, or another piece of cornbread, or another cup of Kool-Aid. And you got to make those type of decisions. This ain't nothing. I'm only getting $8. They was giving me $16 every 2 weeks. This job, I'm making $18 an hour. Huh? So I could go into that bag with a smile. I could go into my experiences and smile and say, hey, this ain't about nothing. I was doing this for $18 with bonuses, $18 every 2 weeks. Now I'm getting $18 an hour. Huh? You ain't hurting me, bro. What else you need me to do, bro? But just talk to me. I got to go into that because if not, when they throw you be like, if not, what would I be doing when I know they jerking me and trying to make me a herb or trying to sun me? I'm going to be mad because I'm a man. I see what another man trying to. So what I'm going to do? I ain't doing that, bro. Go call your manager. I ain't doing that. Nah, and make a big fuss. Nah, man, kill him with kindness. Get right and do it. You know what I'm saying? So they tell me something else, keep doing it with a smile. And know at the end of the day, they got to recognize. They gotta recognize. I'm not gonna be confrontational with you. I'm not doing that, man. For what? For what? To make problems worse, and then they go and say something to the management behind my back and lie on me, and some make things worse where I can't get the invitation to come back in. I'm coming back inside 1515 Broadway. You know why I'm coming back into the VH1 and to the BET and the MTV? You know why? Because I know where I'm gonna be and maybe in about, give it about 18 months, 24 months when I come in here to get the big check. When I ain't coming in there for $18 an hour, nah. When I come back in there, you ain't diverting me off my goal. When I come up in there, I'm coming to get the big check. I'm coming back for the bag. You know what the rappers say, chasing the bag? I ain't chasing the bag. I'm just getting back in my bag so I could pick up the bag later. The big bag. I ain't let you throw me off my thing and have me like I'm confrontational, the angry black man, and get me kicked out, get me fired and replaced. Nah. I ain't letting you throw me off my square. I see what you doing. I'm replacing that expectation with appreciation. I expect you to treat me like I treat you, but you ain't doing that. That's okay, but I appreciate you telling me what to do. I appreciate that. Yeah, boom, all right. It's only 8 hours. Let me grab my $140-something and get up out of here. My little, whatever, 136 or whatever. Let me grab that, B. I know I was making $300 for my company. I go get $300 an hour with my company, but I ain't got that company no more, right? I know what I'm worth. I get back to that. That's why I've got to get back in my bag. That's why I call this the daily bag. We got to get back in our bag, man. Don't let nobody throw you off your square. They will. You got to dodge that negative bullet. They knock, blah, blah. They throwing them negative bullets out. You got to be weaving them like superheroes. Weaving those, blocking those. I'm catching a negative bullets. Bow, my teeth. Hand it back to them. Sweet. You know what I'm saying? Kill them with kindness. Don't let nobody throw you off your square, man. Don't let nobody mess up what you building up. What you don't do it. Because they will. They don't have what you have. They not looking for a positive podcast. They not looking for positivity. They looking for something else. They looking for fights on World Star. They looking for searching the internet for nonsense. Look where you at, searching for positivity. Come on, man. Man, make sure you have a good night, a good day, a good whatever, good week, whatever. We getting back in our bag. This is a Daily Bag podcast. My name is Thomie Isreal. My mother didn't give me that name, gave myself that name. But at the end of the day, I lived up to it. No editing, no nothing, straight from the heart. Thank you. Thank you for listening, man. And you know what it's about. You know what I say. I got to be consistent with consistency. Oh. Thank you for listening, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, I swear. And I'm listening back in this. Remember, I'm talking to you, but I'm really talking to myself, man. And I hope tomorrow, man, I could be inspired. When I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and say, I love you, man. And when I'm taking that walk to the train in the morning to go put in them hours, that I can have some appreciation when I'm looking back at this and I can be inspired. And I hope you inspired, man. But thank you, man. Thomie Isreal, man. Thomie Isreal. And to y'all, man, it's just like, yo, it's a blessing, man. Just to be recording this right now, man. It's truly, truly, truly a blessing, I tell you, man. Thanks for listening, man. I really appreciate you, man. Just be inspired, man. Leave me a message, man. And show some call to action, man. You can hit me at Thomie Isreal. You know how my name is spelled, at gmail.com. Thomie Isreal at gmail.com. And leave me a voicemail right here, man. Right here on the Anchor app, man. I appreciate Anchor. I know they uplifting it to other platforms. If you hear me on another platform and you want to reach out to me and talk to me, man, I'm here, man. I ain't costing you a whole bunch of money and no money. Just holler at me, man. You might have a problem that I could solve, or you might could solve a problem that I got, man. But we here for each other, man. And that's how we build, man. Together.